Baseball.
This Week in Candy. Don't sue us.
What's up, everybody? I forgot how that sounds in my headphones. What's going, everyone? Yes, Juan, you are correct. I did have to get my packs in first, not because I think they'll sell out. I think it's unlikely that these guys will sell out, at least in the initial run. But because I wanted that low serial number, and also I've realized over months and months of streaming, I cannot do two things at once. So I would have started the stream and been staring at my other screen, which I'm going to do anyway. But anyway, welcome back, guys. This Week in Candy. First and foremost, I just want to apologize for not living up to the name and not actually being live weekly. I do have a full-time job. My busyness comes in waves, and the last 3 weeks and the next 2 weeks are one of those busy ass times. So as much as I want to be here every week and talking through all the amazing shit that Candy is doing, I got to be sparing and do it at 7 a.m. Pacific, which hurts. What up, Aaron Borland, Brother Fabs, The Chunksta, Devaler, Juan, Keith, To The House, GM. Who else? Brian Z got 3 packs. Luis Robert to the moon. Lou Bob to the moon. Milo goes to college. Hello, Mr. Wonka, King of Candy. Wow, I'm not worthy of that yet. But yeah, guys, today is pack drop number 4, lineup number 4. We got some solid players in this lineup, including Ronald Acuna Jr., my personal favorite, Rafi Devers. If I was a millionaire, I would sit here and open packs until we pulled a Rafi Devers, at least epic. But because I am far from a millionaire, we will probably open like 2. Tim Anderson's in here, Tasker Hernandez, Julio Rodriguez, Rookie of the Year candidate, and then Mookie Betts and some other legends like Yadi Molina. The early access is open. I just scooped 3 packs just to get low serial numbers, just because, sometimes those sell on the marketplace for more for no reason. But I'm gonna open a couple with you guys here today too. Let's see what the fam is saying. Let's see. Stachunks says, Greg, if Candy gives me your Franco money today, I'll buy packs galore. Today's the 5th day. Yeah, it should hit today. Good timing on your part. Basically, last stream I pulled a Judge Epic. I thought about it at length, and this was before they announced burning, or they had announced burning that day. I sold the Judge and waited 5 days, and then bought Wander Franco from Stachunks without knowing. So I bought a Wander Franco Epic. I could talk about why and all that good stuff down the line. Brian Z says, your Devers is my Robert. Love that dude. It's great to see him up close here in spring training. Yeah. He's electric. Like young players. That's what I think is the most exciting about Candy, is just like chasing those young stars with potential. I remember like in 2020, I got back into the cardboard market before I discovered Top Shot and NFTs and all that stuff. And people were flying for Lou Bob, for Luis Robert. That was like the number one. So let's take a look at the marketplace. I feel like things tend to go nuts as soon as the packs hit. And also props to Candy for not shutting down the marketplace when they're rolling. Let's take a look. I'm not going to share tab audio because we've learned from our mistakes. All right, first Devers on the market, 280 for a rare. I will not be doing that. Acuna, $100 for a core. Aaron Hicks, he's new into the mix. Marcell Ozuna, that's new. Sonny Gray, Trent Grisham. So from what I've seen, guys, like obviously, and I think this is probably the same across any platform, now's not the time to scoop at least like rares through commons on the marketplace. Burning could change this, but all these like Trent Grisham for $5, even Ozuna rare for $50, that should drop pretty significantly as more hit the market. The only factor that might change things for us is burning and crafting. We could talk more about this in a bit, but just a quick overview of burning and crafting. Candy has announced that there will be burning, meaning removing moments from the marketplace, removing cards fully from the blockchain or from the circulation. And the way that they're going to do it is they're going to announce players, a few players a week. We don't know how many, we don't know who, but those players will be eligible to burn for a new tier. So right now it's core, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. There's going to be a Titan tier that sits between epic and legendary, on the way up. So second most rare after the 1-to-1 legendary. And those can only be acquired by burning. And so not every player will get a Titan. Just, I think it's 200 players. So everyone who has a legendary, which is the top 100 stars in the league, and then another 100 stars who also have epics. So we don't have the exact list. We have the top 100. We don't have the other 100 yet. But I think, through some logical reasoning, we can probably come up with them. But what's exciting about this is that and then the last rule is, say that I want a trout Titan. What I burn, half of what I burn based on a point scale has to be trout, or technically like 51 points. I probably should just drop a link so you can read it, so I'm not just thoroughly confusing you, but it's a 100-point scale, and each of the rarities that you're burning gives you a certain amount of points. Your final burn has to be 51 points the player you're burning for, and then 49 points riffraff. Can be cores that you don't care about, can be epics of a player that you don't want to chase the Titan for. But once you burn, they gone. So it's exciting because hopefully it should make our bags more rare, more scarce, I should say, while simultaneously presenting a new tier, which will increase value in that tier. What stinks about that is that that's at the it's a negative for our epics and our rares. Those will then likely drop in price, but maybe not, because as people burn trout epics for trout Titans, the total amount of epics goes down. So I don't know. Milo hit a Kike Hernandez epic. Oh, see, that's someone that I might chase a Titan for. And I can't reveal all my Titan secrets yet. All right, here we go. I'm gonna buy. I like to keep a couple packs per drop, just in the vault. You never know, years from now, if I can get all my money back. But I'm gonna scoop a couple more packs to rip with you guys today. So let's do it. Not showing you my credit card number. Not showing my wife my credit card statement. You know how it goes. All right, I just bought two more. It's at 1875 and 1876, meaning that's how many packs have been sold. This current on sale is early access, which the reins have been loosened about how to get into there recently, but for now they've sold 1,800 out of 31,000. We should say last drop, they did not sell out. They ended up being on sale for a full week plus. My laundry's done. A full week plus, as more users joined the platform. In theory, I don't know if they actually did, but let's rip. Hold on, I shared tab audio. I can't do that to you guys at 7:30 a.m. The smooth sounds of beating drums, trailer music. All right, here we go. First pack of the day. How are we feeling? Is anyone here for the first time? Has anyone not? Has anyone seen not seen a pack rip before? Because I would say this is fun. To the house is the best part of Candy's chasing young guys. Noted. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that back and regret saying that. Brian Z said sold a Witt epic, Bobby Witt epic, for 180, trying to swoop in on the Roberts when they were in the 90 range. I know, yeah, right before burning. I mean, we'll look back at the time and be like, why weren't we scooping everything? And I feel like we knew that too. Brother Fab says burning all relief pitchers. I mean, yeah. I ripped one at the Giants game this weekend and ended up pulling a Mano Machado and Logan Webb. Unfortunately, Mano did not hit a home run on us that day. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Logan Webb. That's fitting. Snoopaloop says, finally opened my airdrop packs. Got a rare Mike Mikolas and epic Kepler. Where's Borland? Your Kepler. All right, here we go. So we want the different little candy shapes. We want the purple epic and nothing. 2 uncommons, 3 cores. Tough scene on the first pack. That's all right. Let's see what we get. Rhys Hoskins, baby. Rhys Hoskins. Most recent highlight for Rhys was him throwing a trash can in the dugout. We'll take it, though. Adolis Garcia, center fielder for the Rangers. And Tyler Naquin. Or Naquin. All right, on to the uncommons. Andres Jimenez. Well, we're not going to get the serial or the jersey match for 0 for the Guardians. Let's take a look at this play. As a reminder, guys, the cores do not have a video highlight. Uncommons through legendaries do have a video highlight. At this point, they should be highlights from this year. No, this is from last year. And it's against the Sox at Fenway. What a play. What a stretch. Well, cool. Next up and final. There we go. Okay. From the top rope, Julio Rodriguez. So this super... Wait, hold on. Where's the comment? Where's the comment? Yeah, baby. The young guys. Julio obviously is tearing it up for the Mariners. Super exciting rookie. Maybe this is a jersey number and we don't know. But let's see. Let's see. I wonder what the highlight is because, yeah, it's from this year, April 16th. I wonder if this is his first. Oh, no, it's defensive play. Boom. Boom. All right. Not his first hit or anything, but still cool. Still cool. Okay. That saved this pack a little bit. I don't know if I've hit plus EV, but that definitely saved the pack. And then we can look at serial numbers here. There it is. Jersey number 1236. 1,230. That's his number, right? Fun. Oh, Milo just got a Acuna epic. You gotta listen, if you want to rip, if anyone wants to rip on stream, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'll have to get you a link, which I guess we can probably do in our Discord, but we'll figure it out. Okay. I'm gonna rip another one, but I'm gonna take a moment, try to get some of those vibes back. Let's see what young Julio is going for on the marketplace in these early moments. I mean, do I just list him? Do I just list him high right now? Just because new to the scene, new on these streets. All right, here we go. I'll share again. Sorry. Here we go. All right, uncommon Julio. There's only 50, 50, and 70. I feel like I do it, guys, right? Because current list, so yeah, there's only 3 listings right now. Might as well get it out there and then buy it back once it drops. If it drops. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Even though it's his jersey number of 1,256. I'm going to put it up for little undercut city. Don't yell at me. Discord. $49. And I'm just banking that this is going to drop. Let's hope. Brian Z got an epic. Number 6, Dalton Varsho. All right. Wow. So the chat is lighting up. And you're making me feel like I got to pull one right here. All right. Here we go. We feeling good? Let's see some purple, baby. Oh, my God. Oh, not my day. Not my day. McCutcheon. All right. Okay. One of my faves. He's one of my faves. He, personality-wise, he's a funny dude. He leaves it all on the field. We love him. Bouncing around teams in the past 5 years, huh? All right. Here we go. Teoscar Hernandez. Okay. One of the highlights. One of the highlights of the drop. Cedric Mullins. Also a solid... Listen, this is a great pack, just not great rarity. Maybe these are just all jersey numbers. Here we go. Bryce Wilson, baby. Starting pitcher, Bryce Wilson. Love you, Bryce, but not gonna pay for it. And Colton Wong, oh, infamous pickoff in the 2013 World Series. Colton Wong. What do we got? Aaron Boylan said only did one pack, got a rare link win and a 15 out of 1,500 Austin. Hell yeah. Congrats. That's great luck. All right, August 24th. Wong bomb. Boom. Hell yeah. All right. Shout out to Colton Wong. Okay, Bryce number 4. We'll take Bryce number 4. 2361, 2107. So, you know, good pulls. I think I would imagine that Cedric and Teoscar get epics, or sorry, Titans. I imagine McCutcheon maybe. Highly doubt Bryce or Colton will, but that's all right. All right, let's see what Julio's going for still. Let's see if more Julios fit the market. Yeah. And then we can look at some other guys too. Oh, that's my collection. Whoops. What are you guys pulling? Anyone else still pulling? Other Fab says audio's on now. Oh my gosh. Did I just blew out everyone's eardrums, huh? Okay, yeah, the undercutters are here, so it's already down to 40. Let's see what his epic is going for. Number 32. He's number 44. So, you know, on these early pack drops, as people try to dump some of the stuff they pull, serial numbers, jersey numbers are like always just out there. There's no indicator on it like Top Shot. So have at it. Have at it. But again, pricing right now is a little insane. I mean, 500, 2,000. Yeah, like this should come down, I would imagine. Wander Franco's sitting at like 400 right now. You know, maybe this is the floor eventually, but I think it'll come down a little bit for the epic. For all of us, you having $500 to spend Julio Rodriguez. All right, who else? Let's look up Acuna. Who pulled the Acuna epic? Oh, to the houses, can you see the latest sales on moments? Yeah, so you can overall and you can per player. It doesn't give you time codes, but it does sort by most recent. So Acuna is looking like 30, 24. I wonder what his epic floor is at the moment. 500. Yeah, it's also 500. So, and again, people are chasing the epics for burning, or you know, because obviously they want the player. But yeah, if you click on the sold tab, you can go in order of most recent. Someone sold it for $1. It breaks my heart. That's why we got to stay in these marketplace streets. 25, 30, 35. And then, of course, Acuna's had a play of the day and then had an all-star moment too. But yeah, we can look at overall sold and just have our hearts break for not paying attention to the marketplace. Julio for 10. Wow, a Brian Reynolds for 10. That seems high, but who knows? Acuna for 30. Teoscar for 85 for an epic. Tristan McKenzie for $8.99. I don't know. I think from what I've seen... Oh, wait, sorry. Those are active listings. Disregard. Here's where our heart breaks. 25. Okay, 25 for Acuna. Oh, look at Kike. Look at that art. Oh, I'm scooping these. Yeah, there's our $1 Acuna. Crawford. Yeah, Tim Anderson. He's in this pack. Let's see what his highlight is, actually. DJ Local, Adalis Epic. All right, Tim Anderson. Listen, Candy, we love you, but it takes a hot minute to get to this highlight. May 1st, 21. Just an auto bomb off Tristan McKenzie. Yeah. So rare going for 100. I mean, people obviously, I guess, are Titan chasing. Oh, okay. Devers, $30 for a rare. Do we think that? And it's immediately gone. Ooh, wow, immediately gone. So $30 for a rare, Devers. sold in an instant. Garrett Whitlock is in this drop. Is that what? Oh. Thought that said $3. Yeah. Has anyone been scooping plays of the day? Have you been scooping plays of the day? I have been scooping. I mean, listen, it's so hard for me to walk away from this, but I had to put my foot down about play of the day because I can't be spending $15 a day for the entire season, which is like 200 days plus playoffs. So what I'm doing is I'm just chasing firsts, which I think a lot of the other, users on Candy are doing the same. But like if it's a like Adley Rutschman, I scooped a couple of his first hit, which was a triple this week. There are a couple more, but I had to draw the line. And even like yesterday's play of the day was a Franchi Cordero walk-off grand slam for the Red Sox. Huge Red Sox fan, but I couldn't do it. I had to be like, Franchi's not going to be a memorable superstar, in my opinion. This was a cool moment, but is it going to matter in the grand scheme of the season? Probably not. So I walked away. It was so hard. But and then that ended up being, I think, one of the lowest minted plays of the day. So if and when they add utility to play of the day, that might be a different story, and I'm going to regret that. But had to draw the line somewhere. But plays of the day have been interesting, and I wonder how that will come into play in terms of challenges, in terms of, I mean, maybe burning someday. Who knows if this burning turns out okay, and then just will that pop on the marketplace or not? And then the ones that have the tiny mints, who knows? Are those going to just have intrinsically more value because they're more scarce? I don't know, but I think go back to like the mantra of Dustin and us over at Team Hold. Just it all comes down to the play, the meaningfulness of the moment. And if you're a fan or you're at the game, hell yeah, personal keepsake. But otherwise, as much as I want to own every single one, it's way too much money. So have you guys been scooping them? Aaron I know Borland, I'm sorry. Sorry to Franchi, but that was his first home run of the year, and I think second in a Red Sox uniform. And love the guy, but is he going to be on the team in 3 years? Someone's going to rip that and tweet it at me in 3 years when he's, breaking records. All right. God, I'm gonna rip one more. I'm gonna rip one of my early packs. I assume these are going to be on the marketplace for a while, because we're 20 minutes in, and only about 2,000 had been sold when we bought recently. So I think we'll have the opportunity to pull some more. But I'm gonna rip this guy. One more, baby. Third time's the charm. I know. Thank you. Yeah, Brother Fab says I went hard at the beginning of the season, but also toning it down a bit. I know. I went hard in the playoffs last year, which I own that entire collection, but those were 25 each. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. The mint count's so low. It's only like 2,000. And now a low mint count's like 130. And those are like, you can get those for like 30 or like $5. So you never know. I mean, look, we're all here because we think this platform is going to pop off someday, or it's just, the future of some form of collectible. And so that makes it exciting. But again, scooping last year in the playoffs and then looking now at how little people care about some of those playoff moments, those are the glasses I wear when I look at these moments that come out day to day. Even though they're exciting in the moment and it's a walk-off and it's a grand slam, I'm like, people don't care. People won't pay more than like $6-7 for like Chris Taylor's insane 3 home run game in the playoffs. That's not true. Those probably selling for like 15. All right, here we go, baby. Third time's a charm. Give me something, Candy. Give me something for the content. Viewers demand it. Give me at least a little blue. Okay, we got a rare. We'll take the rare. Maybe it'll be a Julio, or if it's a Devers, we're good. We're never buying another pack. Austin Hayes. All right. Peace, man. Another Garcia. If anyone wants a Garcia, let me know. All right. Garrett, hometown love. Garrett Whitlock should be in the bullpen. Unfortunate starter at the moment. Borland says, "Oh, forgot I pulled a bets core as well this morning. Surprised at the prices for the cores of the star players." Yeah, I mean, here's the main issue is that I think we all instinctively comp it to Top Shot, and this is not Top Shot. But imagine pulling seeing Steph or Ja for $1 on the marketplace, 50 cents. Oh, Zach Wheeler, yeah, cool. We'll watch him throw some heat just to get the vibes going for the rare. Let's go, Zachary. Give us a K. 6/10/2021, June 10th. Ooh. A little off speed, out of the zone. Walking like a cool guy, walking away from an explosion. Okay, here we go. Think Devers, baby. Think Devers. I'd even take a Kike if I had to. But let's think Devers. Let's think Julio. Let's think Acuna. Here we go. Ugh. Why? One of the most hateable players in the game at the moment. For good reason. Well, and it's against the. Is this his walk-off ground out? With our two shortstops failing to make a play. And Kike with his signature throw. Yeah, it is. Oh, my God. Well, this is not my day, guys. No more packs for me. No more packs for me. I'm cut off. That's all right. It's cool that, you know what, I will say it's super cool that they're able to turn around moments and impactful moments from the season and get them in these. I mean, I know the Top Shot does that, but that's not what the initial run. Like the first couple lineups were very specifically moments from last year, and they're finally working in ones from this year. Sweet. 4 digits all around, baby. A couple 3-digit. 2061, the year that Adolis Garcia gets inducted in the Hall of Fame, hopefully. Perfect. Well, listen, can't win them all. That's why we stay out in this marketplace. Mike was like, I'm sticking this one out. I'm not buying anything today. And I was like, all right, that's you, bro. And look at us now. Let's see what's been sold. Oh, Verlander's in this drop. $20 for number 47. Tom Murphy, Chad Green. See, yeah, McCutcheon, $1.20. Cedric for $1. Yeah. But again, like this, these might get burned. So let's talk more about burning, because I'm like fascinated by this, and I'll see if I can pull up Candy's actual blog about it so I don't misspeak to it. But Titan Rarity, so it is called the Titan Rarity Burning Challenge. It's a little stressful because I'm like, now I got to pay even more attention by the day for what gets announced. But so the Titan icon is the new icon. It'll sit obviously between Epic and Legendary, between Vladdy and Aaron Judge here in this mock. So Titans cannot be pulled from packs. We know this. You have to burn to get them. It's only 22 leadoff series icons, so you can't burn those all-stars. You can't burn play of the day. You can't burn uncut diamonds. And the rarity, so it's limited to 100. Each player is limited to 100. So, everyone's going to be chasing that Trout Titan. But only the first, I would imagine it's the first 100 will be able to get it. So you must burn at least 100 points. Oh, actually, sorry, we'll get there. So limited to 100. But that said, if 100 people don't go for it in the time allotted, which I think is like a Monday to Thursday situation where they'll announce on Monday and you have till Thursday, which is where we'll see like most likely an incredible rise in the marketplace for those players. If not 100 people go for it, then it'll be capped at whatever mint, people execute for. So if it's Donaldson and there's only one, that's that. So I think it's capped at 100 just to keep that Titan tier between Epic and Legendary, knowing that Epic was 250 and Legendary is 1 of 1. I think that's why they have that sitting there, which is cool. I mean, there's a lot of discourse in the Discord about how it may be unfair for people who are, stacking Trout right now, and then suddenly they can't get in there. They miss their chance, and then they're left holding the bag. But on the other side of that token, it's have an even more scarce batch of Trouts. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens both pre and post. All right. What else? So it's a point scale. You need 100 points to burn for one Titan, and the points rarity is below. So cores are 3 points, uncommons are 6 points, rares are 15, and epics are 40. So their example here, which is Mr. Trout, to mint a new Trout, you could burn 2 epics, 2 epic Trout icons for 80 points, and one rare icon for 15 points, and uncommon for 101. I feel like that's a very confusing example. The important thing here is that 51 points need to be the featured player. So I would not burn 2 epic Trouts. That seems insane. I would probably burn 1 epic Trout and 4 core Trouts or 2 uncommon Trouts to get there. So 51 points have to be that player, which is nuts, because that means that, for Trout, 100 people are undoubtedly going for this Titan tier. And yes, that'll impact when there's a Titan tier sitting above an Epic tier. Yes, that'll impact the value of the Epic tier. But how many Epics are going to get burned? That's what we don't know. So who knows? Let's see. Brother Fab says, got an Epic, but who is Frank Schwindel? Frank Schwindel has an Epic? I actually don't know enough about Frank Schwindel to throw that shade. But congrats? ? Matt Barnes, Red Sox jersey number rare. You just pulled the Matt Barnes rare? I mean, Matt Barnes' best years are behind him for sure, but that's still dope. That's still awesome. Flip that to a Sox fan. That's not me. Borland says you have to burn a specific player. Not wild about that. Oh, the majority has to come. Yeah. So the majority of your points have to come from one player, which I think it'll break my heart to burn any moment of a player that I love when I wish I could just burn my Garcia dupe. But I do think that makes sense. And maybe mathematically, and this is where you guys tell me, but maybe mathematically that 100 points, or it's capped at 100 and Epic is 250. It's capped at 100 so that no matter how many Epics get burned, it'll never be I guess in theory, you could burn every Trout Epic if the right people had them and went for it. Because you could, in theory, burn 3 per person, which is 300, and there's only 250, right? It's too early for math, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, there's 250 Epic Trouts. But so either way, I'm sure that's not going to happen. So I wonder if that 100 was actually. Yeah, you know what? You're right. What am I even attempting here? Get JBB in here. John Boy Beats. We need the sheets, man. We need the sheets on this. So anyway, that's Titan. Version 1 will come. They're gonna obviously, there'll be some bumps. There'll be some things to work out. But the first Titan is in June. Exact date TBD. June is a week away. Oh my God. But it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be cool to see what happens in the marketplace. I wish I had more time to devote to just the strategy, but I think what I've been thinking about strategically is I think it'll behoove you to choose who you want to go for if you want to burn for a Titan. And it's not cheap, but it's not insanely expensive. It's not like the same amount as you and going and buying a legendary off the marketplace. I think the strategy is probably to try to look at that list now and figure out who you would want to Titan for, and then start stacking for that Titan before they announce when it's happening. Because when they announce that, I think you'll see a boost. Another thing which I don't have time for or the money for is stacking just to flip in the times when they announce the players. We don't know if it's how tremendously it's gonna rise, because the people who truly like put their brain into this and understand the Titan model are probably doing the same thing. So who knows? But yeah, I'm very indecisive. I'm a Libra, so I still don't know who I want. And I'm probably wasting valuable time and it's costing me money. But I think that's probably the approach, right? I mean, tell me if you guys feel differently. But I assume like once you see those players announced. But then again, I mean, who knows? Maybe you'll see them announced and they'll go up, or you'll see them announced and everyone will flood the marketplace with their moments to try to get that profit that they were banking on. Bruvy says the only Titan I would burn Thor is, wow, Freudian slip. The only Titan I would burn for, not Thor, is Thanos. It's not a terrible joke. I like it. Although he would burn all of us in a second. The candy things kind of look like the Infinity Stones, to be honest. Cease and desist coming soon. Anyway, all right. Let's just look at the marketplace. Let's look up the same folks that we started with earlier. Let's see. I probably shared the audio again, and I apologize. Let's see where Julio's at. Ooh. That 75 got bought and relisted for $8.99. Oh man, those were chilling at 500. Floor is $8.99. Uncommons. What is mine? Mine's at 49. These bad boys are now, I think I saw 40. Yeah, there's a 40 here. Mine's not getting saved. It's all right. Put it in the vault. Let's look at other epics. So here's another thing that's been interesting. And Andre says, did you pick up the play of the day, Adley? Yeah, I did. You know what? This was the first time. I've been trying for months, and I don't know if it's just luck of the draw or, I know what it is. It's because I had candy balance for once, but I was able to scoop I bought 3. Don't tell my wife. I got number 9. I know that's not his jersey number, but the single digit I was excited about. I got number 9. I jumped back in line, got 93, and then jumped back in line, got 137. I was like trying to maybe flip one of my 2 digits right here, the 93, but I think I missed my boat. So I'm actually gonna remove it and see. I put it up for way too expensive anyway, but I'm removing it and just see what happens in a bit. Anyway, but yeah, I did. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you. Nice cereal. Got 349. Yeah, I was like, this is one of those that like this kid has a lot of hype, and the Orioles especially and MLB were making a huge deal out of him. What's that little star down there? Play of the day looks like it's announced. It's Paul Goldschmidt's walk-off grand slam. Back-to-back walk-off grand slams for play of the day. Interesting. Has this little star been on all of the plays of the day? Let's take a look. Because if not, your boy's going to buy it. How to tell. Okay. So it's the position in theory. Right? So why is that a star? Because he's an all-star? Oh. Sorry. Okay. It's the type of play. So walk-off homer I guess it's a badge, right? Has that been there? Or did they add those? Let's see. There should be a full. Where is the play of the day? Are you guys getting sound here? Let me make sure that you're not getting sound because I would hate that. And also, Mike left us a giveaway, right? Mike left us a giveaway. He left us a Tatum something. And I'll throw my Garcia into the mix. One of my Garcias. I can't wait for gifting on Candy. I mean, just this we'll have so much more fun on this show. I have so many moments that I've bought, and I'm ready to just like disperse. But if I do it now, I'll forget. But we'll do Garcia. Let's see. What should we? So I'm going to pop up a giveaway. So here's the deal. Hashtag B. Let's see. Let's do Grand Salami. All right. This is my first time doing this, so bear with me. So here's the deal. If you like, subscribe, and type this into the chat, you should be entered. We should see the entries go up. There you go. Brian Z, 1 entry so far. This is for a Tatum Top Shot moment, which Mike graciously showed on the screen for a second and then didn't tell me what it was. I'm assuming it's a playoff moment. And then we'll just to keep it candy, we'll throw in the one of the Garcias that I just pulled. Let's do it. Brother Fab says, I don't know how to save packs. Are you saying you're just ripping them? I know. I have quite you know what? Because you know what? I will rip another one actually. I'll rip a lineup too. So type Grand Salami. Keep entering Grand Salami. I think it's 1 per person, but we'll keep that rolling and then we'll draft it live. I'm gonna open one more. I'll check the comments, pull the winner, and then get out of here because I have a full day of work ahead. But I'm gonna rip a lineup 2-pack. Now, the reason I'm ripping a lineup 2-pack is that we were gifted, airdropped a ton of these packs, and this is something we should talk about too, because even these packs, which are not selling out day of, which are usually on the marketplace for a while, those are only half of the supply. So lineup 1 sold out its initial half supply. There's 62,000 packs or something. It's 31,000 for sale. Lineup 2 sold out. Lineup 1 sold out. Lineup 2 didn't quite sell out. Lineup 3 did not sell out. And now we're on lineup 4. The lineup 1 and 2, they airdropped everyone another pack based on what you had bought from lineups 1 and 2. It was random, but so that means the lineup 1 supply should be all out. It should be all, and by out I mean either in people's collections and on the marketplace or in unwrapped packs in people's collections. So Candy doesn't have any more in the vault as far as I know. Lineup 2 is almost all out. They had I think they have a small batch left based on the non-sellout. And then lineup 3 is only half supply, which is one of the reasons I sold my Judge. And lineup 4 right now is only half supply. Lineup 3 didn't sell out, so that's more than half supply. And if lineup 4 doesn't sell out, that's more than half supply. I feel like I just spit some nonsense, but just keep that in mind as you're scooping, because the reason I sold a Judge for a Wander Franco is that Wander Franco is, say what you will about Judge, he's having an incredible season, but to me, Wander Franco's full supply is out. I wanted an epic of him, which at the time I thought was going to be the second highest rarity, and not anymore. And his full supply's out. So I was just like, it could drop, but it's not going to drop because the market's going to be flooded with more. So who knows? I hope that made sense. Bagged Wine says, give Candy a D- for estimating demand for 2022, but give them the A- for correcting and reducing supply going forward and crafting. Top Shot needs to learn from them. I agree. Yeah. It's, you can't, I don't know mathematically or economically what the equations are behind the scenes, but what I will say is that it doesn't seem like they are, you know, they have pivoted in ways that don't benefit them financially, um, for the betterment of the product of the future and for the betterment of its collectors. And that's been really refreshing to see. And Top Shot, I know, is a different beast and moves probably a lot more, has to move more slowly because it has more users and more years and more legacy and more, I don't know what league involvement is on either side. But between the packs airdropped, the crafting, the drop in price of packs, all that stuff, they've been pivoting on the fly. And that's like kind of instilling confidence, I guess, as a collector in a way that other platforms haven't. So T. Adams says, as an O's fan, I could say Judge is having a great season. Hey, big win last night, though. Big win. Keep it coming. As a Sox fan, please keep it coming. And honestly, you're going to surpass us in the standings, I think. Judge is amazing. Glad to have him on my team. Yeah, I mean, dude, what is he on pace for, like 60 plus? Like, that'll be super fun at the end of the season. I will be crying in a corner as a Sox fan, but Judge is like so incredible. I can't, I can hate a team, but I can't hate the players nor the game. All right, here we go. So who's in this lineup too? The reason these packs at the moment are the cheapest because the legendary Ohtani has been pulled. So I think that's why these run the cheapest on the marketplace. As he pulls a Christian Vasquez. Let's go. And a Max Scherzer. Okay, we'll take Max Scherzer. I, for some reason, always pull Scherzer. Zakarian pulls Zaninos. I pull Scherzer's, baby. I pulled an epic Scherzer in the All-Star packs, which is probably my most valuable moment at this point. Jake Brentz. Huge. Where's my match? It's getting burned. All right, here we go. Maybe a little Shohei? Oh, man. This is why we don't open packs, ladies and gentlemen. The luck doesn't change. Am I sharing tab audio? Am I murdering everyone? Wow. Is this just a bloop? Oh, no. Diving play by Jerkson. Let's see what that's going for. I don't want to know. Why am I doing this? Number 9 is going for $10, so that's not for whatever I just pulled. Ooh, 422, baby. 422. Well. All right, number 42. Number 42. We'll take it. Anywho, let's go back to this young giveaway. So it was, I don't even remember what I said for hashtag. It was hashtag Grand Salami for both the Franchi Cordero and Paul Goldschmidt walk-off grand salamis in the past 2 days. 2 more minutes to enter. And then we'll draw and we'll get out of here. Andre pulled a rare Machado. Hope he goes on to win an MVP. He's one of the few players who I like who played in the AL East who isn't a Yankee. Yeah, he is surprisingly more likable now than he was a couple of years ago when he was on the like Orioles to Dodgers. He's surprisingly more likable. I love the Padres. Like I hope they can pull something together while they have Tatis. Shout out to Brother Fabs. Week off work starts today. All right, last chance. If you haven't entered, hashtag Grand Salami, and we're going to draw for a Tatum. You'll need to, 2 things on the way out. You'll need to DM me either on Twitter or on Discord if you're the winner. and we can get your Top Shot username, and then I will make a note to hook it up when the time comes. If you haven't followed, check out our which I will get better at tweeting when the time comes, but check out our Twitter account, This Week in Candy. Go ahead, and it's just at This Week in Candy. I will deliver the news at least within 48 hours of it breaking, if not 72. But hit us up on Twitter. Send us anything and everything interesting. There was like one night where I just watched a ton of baseball and I just tweeted along, and it was so fun, and it made me want to do that for a living. But we all can't be that lucky. All right, here we go. Let's draw this bad boy. I'm really doing my best to carry an impression by dragging these giveaways out. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hit draw, and the person who wins is gonna come on the screen. Here we go. Here we go. You probably all seeing your names. Borland. Wow. Borland. I gotta take a screenshot and send this to Mike. Nope, wrong way. Okay, never mind. We know your username. Congrats to Borland. Appreciate you guys coming out. For lineup 4. Listen, I think Candy has a long way to go, but they've shown that they're not afraid to pivot, and they've shown that they care about making this the future of collectibles, which is cool. And they also own Topps, right? So who's to say there won't be little Candy QR codes in Topps packs someday? And what we're buying now will be Series 1. So I don't know. It's fun. My pack luck today, not fun, but that's all right. Congrats to you guys for pulling some good shit in the comments. And Team Hold will be back tomorrow, most likely tomorrow night. I always try to drop some Candy knowledge in those streets, but obviously a lot to talk about on NBA Top Shot too, and NFL All Day, and UFC Strike, and all that. So hit that subscribe button if you're totally new and you're into sports NFTs. And someday we'll make this a regular show, baby. All right. Thank you guys. Until next time, good luck ripping.